Ain't it fun?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you decided to click on this video where I'm going to be switching out my fall decor. You don't see a ton of it from this angle with it kind of sporadically throughout here. Little pieces. If you haven't seen that video, I suggest that you check that one out after this. What I'm going to do first is go ahead and gather all the things. If you watched that first video, you kind of remember this process. Gather all the items, stick them on these little TV tables back behind me. You can't see, but down below I already have the bin where they're supposed to be stored. So I'm going to stick them back into the bin, and then we're gonna go out and get my other bin with all of my Christmas decor, and then we'll decorate from there. So I think I'll do like the smaller pieces decorating first, and then we'll do the tree last. And the goal is to get everything swapped before the sun sets. That's the goal for today. We have about 2 more hours of solid daylight. So let's see how much we can get done in that little bit of time. I'm gonna put on some music and you're gonna enjoy this fun montage. Let's do it. So this is what we're working with. If you recall from last year, I still haven't grabbed everything, like the tree and all the accessories that are out in the other bin. We'll continue this little reminder haul, if you will, in a second. But from the stuff that was already just in my indoor bin, I have here this little cute towels. We're gonna put this, I believe, back in the bathroom is where I had it last year. We're gonna put it back in there. We're gonna put this one, where was this walking last year? I feel like that was probably on the oven and then this was in the bathroom. So we're gonna do that same thing this year. I'll have to look back at that video, which is why I love that I do this. Then I can remind myself of where stuff is actually supposed to go. So we're gonna put this in the bathroom. We're gonna put this on the oven, and then obviously the stocking is gonna go back on its little hook. Absolutely love that I found this light blue one. Through that, of course, we have all these festive candles. I kept the Fireside Flannel candle that was already up on the mantle from obviously the fall stuff. It worked for this next season as well. So we're gonna keep, I think, the mantle display kind of as is, and then where we had those two like more burgundy, you know, what they looked like, those orange candles that we just put away. I think I will put some of these candles there, as well as like where the pumpkins were under there. So over on these side tables, we'll have the candles dispersed that way. And then with these towels, I think I'm gonna put them, before I used them on the little folding chairs. I didn't have legit chairs at the time, but I still have 2 folding chairs. So 2 of them will go back on folding chairs again. And the other one I might put in my bathroom. I think that's what I did last year anyway. So I think we're gonna do that for that concept. This little silver, it's always got like scoliosis. Silver tree here, we're gonna probably put either on the mantle as like the only addition to the mantle. My whole thing about adding anything over here is the fact that the tree obviously is about to take up all this space right here. So I feel like adding a whole bunch over there makes no sense because the tree's already gonna be the focal point in that area. So that's why I try to keep that pretty minimal. I might take one of those vases down because I no longer have a whole bunch of flowers over there, which again makes sense because the tree is gonna be the main focal point. The one that does have the flowers, I'll put that into this other vase, take that vase down, put it away until we go back into like the spring season with tons of fake flowers. We'll do that situation, and then over in that corner by that little gold photo frame, we'll put the silver tree up over there. I think that's what the idea is. And then if you remember from last year, I had this in my office room as like a little festive piece in there. We're gonna put that back in there. We will add just little pieces that we think make sense here or there. So we have here, I got this from Ross, super soft, and I plan to use this where my current pink long queen/king size blanket is in my bedroom right now, and use this for the winter season to add some festiveness in there, because that was the one thing outside of my bathroom, really my room didn't really get transformed for the holiday. So I wanted to find a way to help integrate it into the festive spirit that the rest of this place is gonna feel like. We're taking it slow this year. We're not gonna get a whole bunch of things. Weather is like changing back and forth, so I apologize if the exposure keeps changing in this video because of that. see, the tree is up. I feel pretty good about the way that it's decorated at this point. This year I decided not to overwhelm with too many ornaments, so I didn't put nearly as many as I put on last year. That's what that's looking like. I believe I showed you all the other things I did prior to assembling the tree. And then I also have a little tree skirt down here as well. Over here, like I told you, I'm gonna put the different towels in the back of the folding chair, so I did that. Since my battery is about to die, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of tidy up off camera. So guys, that was my decorating for Christmas vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you already decorated for the holidays yourself. Comment down below if you are a like November decorating, or if you're like, I have to wait until at least Thanksgiving or December 1st type of person. Depends on how I'm feeling honestly that year. So with all that being said, if you haven't gone ahead and subscribed down below, I definitely recommend that you go ahead and do that. That way you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. Lots of fun things on the horizon, so you don't want to miss any of that. That means you need to subscribe down below and hit that bell as well. But until next time, I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye guys.